Humanity has always yearned to peek beyond the veil of time. From smoke-filled temples to starlit deserts, seers, prophets, and sages left behind predictions that unfolded with uncanny precision, often centuries after they were first uttered. These are not vague riddles conveniently interpreted after the fact. They are specific, documented, and historically verifiable prophecies that came to pass. In this countdown, we explore the top 10 ancient prophecies that came true, each told in narrative depth, revealing how the past seemed to glimpse the future. 10. The Oracle of Delphi and the Fall of Croesus. In 547 BCE, King Croesus of Lydia, one of the wealthiest men of his era, sought the wisdom of the Oracle of Delphi before launching a war against Persia. The king asked a simple question: should I cross the river and fight? The Pythia, the priestess of Apollo, delivered a cryptic response: if you cross the river, a great empire will be destroyed. Confident, Croesus interpreted this as a guarantee of victory. Within a year, however, Cyrus the Great crushed the Lydian army, captured Croesus, and effectively ended the Lydian kingdom. Herodotus chronicled this episode in the 5th century BCE, and Persian records corroborate the timeline. The oracle's words were technically true. The empire destroyed was not Croesus's, but his enemies. Pride blinded the king, but the prophecy itself was flawless. This was history delivered with chilling precision. A reminder that oracles could see what mortals could not. 9. The Mayan long count in the sixth sun. The Maya of Mesoamerica were master astronomers, carving a 5,125-year calendar into stone starting in 3,114 BCE. The calendar ended on December 21, 2012, marking the close of the 13th Baktun. Contrary to popular misconceptions, the Maya did not predict an apocalypse. They envisioned the dawn of the sixth sun, a new era of transformation and enlightenment. In the years following, humanity witnessed unprecedented scientific breakthroughs. CRISPR gene editing technology enabled the first designer babies by 2018. AlphaFold solved the complex problem of protein folding in 2020, and global internet connectivity reached 60% by 2021. The Maya had tracked celestial patterns, particularly Venus, with near-perfect accuracy. Their prophecy did not foretell doom. It foreshadowed an age of innovation, knowledge, and human potential. 8. St. Malachi's Prophecy of the Popes. In 1139 CE, the Irish bishop St. Malachi recorded a list of 112 Latin mottos, each describing a future pope from Celestine II to the last pope. The mottos match historical realities with striking accuracy. John Paul II, number 110, was labeled De Labor Solis, connected to solar eclipses at his birth and burial. Benedict XVI, number 111, was Gloria Olivae, referencing the olive branch Benedictine order. The final pope, Francis, number 112, hails from the Americas, a first in papal history. His reign has witnessed unprecedented crises, clerical scandals, financial collapse, and declining influence in global politics. The prophecy concludes ominously: Peter the Roman will feed his flock amid many tribulations. Many believe we are witnessing the fulfillment of this final line. The eerie precision of Malachi's vision continues to intrigue historians and the faithful alike. 7. The Third Secret of Fatima. On July 13, 1917, 3 shepherd children in Fatima, Portugal, reported 3 visions of the Virgin Mary. The first 2 were widely publicized. The third remained sealed until 2000. The vision described a bishop in white climbing a mountain of corpses killed by bullets and arrows. On May 13, 1981, Pope John Paul II was shot 4 times in St. Peter's Square. Remarkably, he survived. The bullet veered around his spine, sparing his life. He credited the Virgin of Fatima for the miraculous survival. Witness accounts, ballistics reports, and the Vatican's eventual disclosure match the prophecy's details. What began as a vision in a small Portuguese field unfolded on the world stage, a vivid example of prediction crossing centuries to reality. 6. Nostradamus and the Rise of Hitler. Michel de Nostradamus, known as Nostradamus, wrote his prophecies in 1555. One quatrain reads, "From the depths of Western Europe, a young child born to poor people, by his tongue will seduce a great troop. His fame will increase toward the east. Hitler was born in 1889 in Western Austria to a customs clerk, rose to power through persuasive rhetoric, and led a massive eastern invasion in 1941. The word Hister refers to the Danube River near his birthplace, just one letter off from historical records. Over 388 years before the events, Nostradamus described the man, his methods, and his direction with unsettling accuracy. 5. Ezekiel's prophecy of Tyre. Around 587 BCE, the prophet Ezekiel issued a dramatic vision against the island city of Tyre. I will scrape her dust from her and make her a bare rock, a place for spreading nets, never to be rebuilt. Nebuchadnezzar besieged Tyre for 13 years, failing to conquer it. Yet in 332 BCE, Alexander the Great built a causeway from rubble, effectively scraping the city into the sea and fulfilling Ezekiel's words. Today, fishermen dry nets on the bare rock where Tyre once stood. This 2,600-year-old prophecy came true down to the last detail. 4. The Delphic Oracle and the Wooden Walls. In 480 BCE, as Xerxes' Persian fleet threatened Athens, the city turned to the Oracle of Delphi for guidance. How can we survive? The response? Only the wooden wall shall not fall. Themistocles interpreted this cryptically as a reference to the Athenian navy's wooden triremes. Athens evacuated its citizens, lured the Persian fleet into the narrow straits of Salamis, and destroyed the invaders' ships. While the city itself burned, the wooden walls, the fleet, remained intact, securing Greek victory. Herodotus documented the events, immortalizing the strategy. One ambiguous metaphor saved a civilization and changed the course of democracy. 3. The Sibyl of Cumae and Rome's fall. The Cumaean Sibyl in the 6th century BCE offered the last Roman king 9 prophetic books. He refused them. She burned 3 and offered the remaining 6 at the same price. He refused again. She burned 3 more. Ultimately, he bought the last 3 at full cost. One book warned, when a king is killed by his own people, the empire will fall. Centuries later, Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE, signaling the Republic's end. In 476 CE, the last emperor of Rome was deposed. The prophecy endured, guiding history silently until it was realized. The Sibyl's warnings were ignored, yet the truth came to pass, proving the power of foresight. 2. The Hopi blue star Kachina. Hopi oral tradition recounts 9 signs preceding global purification. The 9th warns, a dwelling in the heavens will fall with a great crash, appearing as a blue star. Then the blue star Kachina will remove his mask, and the changes will begin. On July 16, 1994, comet Shoemaker Levy 9 struck Jupiter, producing a vivid blue glow visible in telescopes worldwide. The following year, the Hopi allowed the first public Kachina mask removal, a sacred ceremonial tradition previously kept secret. Since then, humanity has faced climate crises, global technological leaps, and social upheaval. The prophecy is not ancient history, it is still unfolding. 1. Padmasambhava and the Iron Birds. In the 8th century, Tibetan master Padmasambhava left a remarkable prophecy. When iron birds fly and horses run on wheels, the Dharma will come to the land of the red-faced people. In 1903, the Wright brothers achieved powered flight. In 1908, the Model T rolled off Ford assembly lines. In the 1950s, Tibetan monks fled the Chinese invasion, bringing Buddhism to the West. Red-faced, referring to Caucasians. Today, over 1,000 Tibetan Buddhist centers exist in the U.S. A Himalayan sage foresaw airplanes, cars, and the globalization of spiritual teachings. 1,200 years early, with astonishing clarity. Epilogue. These 10 prophecies span centuries, continents, and cultures, from oracles and sacred visions to ancient calendars and oral traditions. Each was recorded before its events, specific in detail, and validated by historical evidence. The ancients did not simply guess the future, they saw it. Their words serve as reminders. Time may be linear for us, but vision and insight can transcend it. Which prophecy resonates with you most or chills you to the bone? Like, subscribe, and comment below. History may be finished, but the signs of the future are already unfolding. If you found this video informative, Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you.